Hey guys, here we are, all done, completely done. I got the 90-degree corner in, and as you can see, I didn't drill here because I didn't want to have it come out of the bed. There's no reason for it. This is your fender bolts here. So everything was inside. Make sure, a little tip, if you're going to do what I'm doing here, don't drill through your tire. Put a couple sockets on your drill bit to stop you from going through deeper than the depth of the sheet metal. You only need that much penetration. If you go in with a drill bit that big, you might puncture your tire. Now, it's not typical that you have to do this. I'm doing this because my bed and my box floor is not factory. So the components that they might have had in place and whatnot are not there. This bed is probably stronger than it ever has been from any factory, because I put supports and I did extra and welded things and squared up stuff, whatever. I think it's much better. I used a 1/2-inch bolts here, stainless, instead of the carriage bolts there, because if I want to be able to undo this, you only have a couple of turns on this before these things strip out with the square on the carriage. So this is good for that. I didn't put washers because it didn't fit. And I didn't want to build it up where it was touching the head of this and that, because I got them close. But everything was golden. My son was out here helping me. I'll show you behind the scenes here. That's where the bolts come through with the length. Now, if you look, I got to come in with the grinder and knock those studs off just for cleanliness. It's never going to touch this tire, but it might touch a wider tire down the road if I put a bigger slick under here with a deeper offset or inset back spacing. I gotta make sure I cut that. Yeah, I mean, it's done, it's golden. I'm super happy. This is the best this truck's bed has ever looked and will look again. And the total cost was the hardware, which if you buy it at a regular hardware store by the box, it's cheaper. The Trex I had, so that was leftover. So pretty much a couple drill bits and some hardware. Maybe $100, maybe $150, everything. This thing was $35 and I cut it all apart. You could do something different there. If I were to do it again, I'd put an aluminum fuel cell in here with the proper filler, and it would just be like a button in the center. You could just push down and pull out, and then you'd have your fill neck right here. But this is what I had, and the fuel cell's in there. It's going to stay in there. I spent money on that years ago. So point of interest, make sure you change the foam out in those plastic fuel cells, because they tend to break down if you mix fuels. I learned that. And that's it. That's where we're at. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully it's an interesting end to this part of the truck. And now as I walk around, there's some other things happening here. And I don't know if you guys, maybe you could put your thoughts together and think about what's going on here. This is just a question. Can I? Should I? What would you do? Uh-oh. Family's coming. All right, thanks for watching. You guys like, share, subscribe. Let me know. And give me the words. Let me know what you think. Thanks.